And we're back with A Link to the Past Randomized. I'm Steve.
This is Sandra.
And we are in the middle of collecting all of our stuff. We just gave our sword away to be upgraded to the blacksmiths. If you're unfamiliar with this game, we have been getting stuff out of order, 100% completely out of order. We've got the mirror, we've got the boomerang, we've been to the dark world, all sorts of fun stuff. We are going to jump back and forth between the dark world and the light world so that we can get our sword back, and it'll be level 3 sword. It'll be technically the master sword, and it will be powerful. More powerful than the master sword, more powerful than the basic sword. Just a really good way to do some work and get through the game faster.
So chickens are a reoccurring theme through Legend of Zelda games.
Yeah, they're a good time. It's a little bit of an Easter egg. Almost everybody knows it. If you hit a chicken enough times, they'll attack. Just gonna keep hitting it.
First time I ever played a Legend of Zelda game, Steve tricked me into attacking the chicken, and I died. And that was the end of that game for me. It was funny, and it was good fun, but I'm not a fan of the chickens.
There we go. That triggered it. I need to get out of here before I die. But yeah, the chickens will swarm you and attack you.
What's that following you?
So if you go into the Dark World equivalent of the smithy's house, the blacksmith's house, you'll find this treasure chest. It'll appear after you save the smith. And if you let it follow you, even into the Dark World, into the Light World from the Dark World, it will follow you. And you can take it to the quiet guy in the desert, who turns out to be a thief, and he can unlock it for you. Normally, there is a bottle inside of it. We'll see what's in there today, in this version of the game.
So your strategy at this point is just to find as many chests or treasures as you can.
Absolutely.
Because it could be anything inside. Right?
Exactly, yeah. It's random what you're gonna get, and so see, that was a heart piece. That's not very useful.
Wait, if you got a heart piece, why didn't you get another heart?
It was a piece of a heart container. You need 4 of those to upgrade your hearts.
Got it.
While we're in the desert, we'll check out the desert cave and throw a bomb down there for... There's normally a heart piece in there. We'll see what we can find.
Full heart piece or like
Nope.
one of the 4 that you need?
Heart container is the full 4 pieces. Heart piece is one of the 4.
Alright, got it.
20 rupees. This is the game of rupees. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum.
Never complained about money before in your life.
Yeah, right. Made a lot of prayers asking for money. This is not what I had intended. Let's see. I think I got Kakariko Village. No, there's a couple more things I can do in Kakariko. We can stop and see the flute guy in the light world, or his spirit, or whatever it is. And we can dig up what's supposed to be the flute. I doubt the flute's there.
So each screen seems to revert back to its original state after you leave and then come back.
Yep, that's just a limitation of the Super Nintendo memory. And frankly, the game would be kind of boring if you cleared out a scene every single time. So instead of the flute, we got 3 more bombs. I guess that'll work. Cheaper than buying them.
So this game is just landscaping by land.
Yes.
And
That's pretty much it.
That's what Link does. He
Digging,
breaks pots and
breaking
cuts
pots.
grass and shrubs and moves rocks.
Yep. Let's see what this is. There's a treasure game over here. If it's anything worth getting, you might stop in. It's 20 rupees. I think it costs 20 rupees to play. So I think we'll pass on that one. We will head into the library where we normally find the Book of Medora. And it's the fire rod. Come on now. There we go. It's actually a pretty powerful weapon for battling bosses. It takes out some of the first few level bosses pretty fast. And it helps with torch lighting since we don't have a lantern yet. Let's see. Before we go and talk to the bug catching kid, we'll stop in the back of the bar. See if there's anything in here. There's the bow. We can now go and do the first dungeon. That's good timing.
Awesome.
Yeah. Talk to the bug catching kid. He's sick. He got something that came off the mountain. Something evil. And we got more bombs. Let's see.
So the bug catching kid would have normally given you a
Bug catching kit.
net.
Yep, a net.
Alright.
Very useful for catching fairies and bees, which can be used offensively or defensively, technically. Blow up this wall. She's got a treasure chest hidden back there. Maybe it's a rainy day fund. Got a few more arrows. Not a magical item, but that'll work. And we can talk to the bottle selling guy. He'll normally sell you a bottle.
The bottles are good for what?
Holding potions, bees, and fairies.
Why would you want to hold a bee?
You can release it and it will attack your enemies for you. And there's a place where you can catch a magical bee and it'll come back to you. And it's stronger.
It's a little boomerang bee.
It's a little boomerang bee. Pet.
Now you love pets.
Little baby bumblebee.
There's no Epona.
No Epona.
Voice version.
No, there's no horse to ride. Which is a little sad. Let's see. We can do this one while we're in the cemetery. There's a treasure chest down here if I recall correctly. Who are we kidding? Of course I recall correctly. Hey, magic cape. Okay. If we didn't have the upgraded sword, we would be able to use that to access Aghanim in the first overworld boss.
Because you can just sneak in.
Because you could just sneak in under his magical barrier. Normally you need the Master Sword to break it. But there's a chance you could end up without the Master Sword. Let's see. We'll skip going to Zora's domain for now. There's a 1 in 100 chance that it's something useful. We'll head straight for the Eastern Palace.
Kind of run into some walls.
Yeah, when you run into high speed, sometimes walls are just what you encounter.
It doesn't take any,
No damage.
no damage.
This is Saharsala's little hideaway. He'll tell you, yes indeed, I am one of the sages, or I'm descended from the sages. And he wants to know if you'll help him out and find a pendant of courage.
For him or for you?
Well, yeah. It's more of like an old guy gives you a quest kind of situation. There's not really a lot of specifics.
What was that?
So we picked up bombs, we picked up the regular mitt. There is normally a glitch in the regular version of the game. If you get the Titan's mitt first and then the gray mitt, it will overpower the Titan's mitt and you'll be stuck without being able to get the Titan's mitt again. Well, since we've made it this far, we will call it an episode. and I will catch you in the next one. I'm Steve, and this has been A Link to the Past Randomized.
This is Sandra. Thanks for watching.